Underway here in Season 2, Race 2 for the main series with Project Cars Drivers Club. We've got a full grid of 30 racers, Kerman, Echo, and Lethargic, bringing up 1, 2, and 3 in the LMP2 class. And we've got Sula, Ice, and Sum 1, 2, and 3 in GTE field.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We'll bring up the map shortly so we can check their progress. Here's our GTE pole sitter, 5 Aces, Sula of the 5 Aces esports team. Racing alone today, facing Ice's
it's going to be really tight at the start, so just
3-man team. Going to be kind of difficult for them today.
Reported. Right?
Yeah.
Also, avoid any over-aggressive tyre warming that could cause risk.
Main thing though, people keep chat right down during the race because there's going to be enough to concentrate on.
So guys, I start at the line, right? Like the previous races.
Yeah, when you cross the start line,
here is our
good luck, guys.
Pole sitter Bill Kerman coming around the final bend.
Remember, give everyone space. GTE space, GTEs. Be aware of what's behind you.
And they are pulling up to the start-finish line right now, and that looks like Kerman across the line, and the race has begun. We are underway. Josh Click maybe slipping out a little bit on the first turn. Those tires are cold. It's going to be possibly a sketchy first lap for these guys. And that looks like our GTE field has just crossed the start-finish line, and they are off and running as well through turn 1. Looks like everybody's keeping control pretty well here. Looks like Kerman has already secured a 1.4 second lead over Echo, but that's nothing Echo can't recover. It is going to be tricky to catch up to Bill Kerman prior to the overlap of the classes here. He loves that clear air. That's Bill Kerman with the fastest lap of 1:19.4 on the first lap here. Get rid of that map. We'll check back in with our GTE field. Stick in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Ice's teammate Logger there in 4th place. It's going to be real dangerous if this team can get multiple cars onto the podium. They're going to get massive points here. Check in with Walrusian. Not too much traffic around him, but they are running a little bit of a train here. Nothing too serious. Looks like Kerman's pulled ahead with a 2.8 second lead now. Yeah, it's gonna get really difficult to catch him. Is Ice getting a little off track here as he's trying to catch that first place in the GTE field from Sula. This is going to be a near constant battle, if I'm not mistaken. Ice, really ambitious driver, really ambitious, assertive driver. He's in it to win it. He's not here to get second or third. He's going for first always. As our GTE field completes another lap. Not too much change in there. Check back in with Walrusian. That's Dabo ahead of him, and Zed. Looks like Dabo is going for the pass on Zed. And that's Dabo up into 5th. That's Zedian back into 5th. We've got a little bit of a wild time on our hands as they go side by side through the right sweeper. Catching up to the first round of GTE traffic here. Earlier than expected, and the GTE loses control and smashes someone off the track. Not good, not good. Not sure what happened there, but it was not what you want to see here on the first overlaps. That's Sam rolling into the pits, leaving his teammate Raz Daniels in 11th position to keep fighting. Polly is looking up Logger's backside here, trying to get that 3rd position. That's Zedian into the pits now. Looks like those are the ones that got caught up with that incident there. Where did Ice go? Ice is now in 27th position into the pits. I didn't see him get caught in that incident. I don't know if another incident happened while we weren't looking or what, but that is Ice out of the running for now. Sum has taken his 2nd position, and Logger has moved up into 3rd. Oh, and that's Logger spun as well. Bad luck for that team. Not off to a great start. Logger is just falling down the positions right now. Unfortunate. I think that leaves it up to Snacks to fight for P7. It's going to be a comeback story for these guys if they can pull it off. Looks like we got a little bit of a train here. How good coming up. Meeksta is behind Alboner and Walrusian for Team Biltama? I don't know what that means. It's probably some weird Nordic stuff, I'm assuming. And it looks like possibly a little drama formulating here as Meeksta is getting hungry for the pass on Alboner. Looks like Mad Dog is falling down to 14th in LMP2, and Zed below him. They have gone well down in the overall standings right now. That is not looking fantastic for them. Echo has spun near the pit entry. I'm not sure if he meant to go into the pits there or what, but it is getting predictably hairy out here on the track. That's Dabo into the pits? No? Dabo is still on the track. Disregard that. Got Team Biltama just entering the hairpin section here. They're looking in a good position to gain some serious points for their team. They, I don't think either of them were present for the first race of the season, but if they can keep performing the way they are right now, they'll be sitting pretty for the rest of the season. As Walrusian is gaining a little bit of time on Errol here. Looks like Mad Dog's LMP is still disrupting the GTE frontrunners a little bit. 1, 2, and 3 are separated by the LMP car going to 4th there. So Parney is gonna have to get past an LMP, or that LMP car is going to have to work his way past Pauly, Sum, and Sula if he wants to get it done today. Check in with Dabo here. He is gaining on Lethargic steadily. He's looking to make a move here and going side by side. No, not quite, not quite. As they head out onto the back straight, Dabo's not quite making it happen just yet, but he's going to keep trying. That sled dactyl into the pits for the LMP2, dropping to 13th position. He is going to make it happen on the back straight. Whoa, not quite, backing out of it. Lethargic going a little deeper on the outside there, and Dabo is right on him. He's going to keep trying. He's not giving up, putting this pressure on yet. Ice has retired. Wow, that is unfortunate. Check in with the drivers. Check in with the driver's radio here. Ice, I believe.
Dustin.
Hello, Ice. What's going on, brother?
I'm retired.
That is unfortunate. You want to tell us what happened there?
I had 2 crashes, one of my own making, one I couldn't avoid. First one was on the fast right-hander. Well, they both happened there actually. First one, I got wide on the exit, grass spun me round, hit the wall, suspension damage, so I had to pit. And then 2 laps after coming out of the pits, I was behind the LMP2 on the same corner, and he was like 5 feet in front of me, lost it, and then I hit him, and then into the wall again. So I decided that's enough of that.
Wow, that is some seriously bad luck. Luckily, you got a couple teammates still there on the field that can pick up some points for you.
Yeah, I've got snaps to go too fast.
Is there any way you can turn up your mic, man? I can barely hear you.
Yeah. How about now?
Seems a little better.
I think I was turning the right finger. That should be fine.
Are you spectating now, Ice?
Yeah, I'm monitoring. Bill's pulled out a nice lead, hasn't he? 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's Bill into 12.3 lead over
Wow.
Josh Click.
And he's another 10 seconds ahead of Echo.
Yeah, LMP2 field's spread out a little bit. Dabo's still pressuring Echo something fierce, but they're separated by one of your teammates right now, and it looks like Dabo's made it around him.
That was Logger. Get on your Logger. It's pretty tight from 7, 8, 9. Two black cars hunting down me for 8th place. Oh, he's gone off wide. He's lost out on 8th place. Raz might be able to get him into the final corner. No, not quite.
Who is that in front? They're not in order. I think that's is that a back marker?
Who?
In front of Raz Daniels here.
No, that's for position. Albon. Albon in 7th place.
Alboner's in the blue car just ahead of that black car that's between Raz Daniels and him.
Oh wait, who's the other black car? Oh, that must be a black car, yeah. Who's that then?
I think is that
Oh,
Sam? Yeah, it's Raz Daniels and Sam, so it looks like Sam's fallen down into 15th position and LMP2 24th overall, so he is interfering with the lead lap just a little bit. Dick's still staying on Parney here, but not quite enough to make it happen.
LMP2 is about to split them up as well.
The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th position is getting hairy in this race. Meeksta has gone off into the grass. He rejoins safely here.
Second time in as many laps for Meek on that corner. Is that my teammate? No, that's not my teammate Logger, that's Snacks in between them.
Yeah, it looks like he's giving Raz Daniels a little bit of breathing room from Meeksta's pressure for now, and Dabo is moving back up to Echo's rear as they make their way around some more GTE traffic. And the GTE stays out of the way. Dabo is not slowed down too much by it.
Is that Zeddy in front of him, back marker? No? Could be... Oh, that's Celebadactyl in front of them.
In the Gulf livery forward there?
No, that's the LMP2 they've just taken.
Right. Oh, it's getting real hairy here. It's getting real hairy. Almost got squeezed off. What's this?
That's it, catching right up to the back of Pani because of that traffic. Pani's going to be under a bit of pressure now for the next few laps. Got a great fight on here for 11th place between T'Challa and Lafarge.
I might have to tab out to get my Discord volume up a lot. I wasn't prepared to have a co-commentator today.
Oops. I'm ruining the stream though as well.
You're messing with the system, Ice. I had a system.
Alright, now it's a radio commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're missing the move. T'Challa has actually made a pass on the last corner, although he's lost it a bit under acceleration and Lethargic goes past.
Yeah, couldn't quite make it stick there on Lethargic. He's going to try again, take a little peek on the inside to turn one, not quite making it happen. He's lost a fair amount of momentum through that move. Let's see if we can gain it back here in the hairpin.
Meanwhile, Mad Dog's caught up massively to this pair here. Lethargic helping his teammate out by backing up T'Challa a little bit there.
Oh, yep. Okay, well, Nick in chat says he can hear Ice well enough, so if it's good enough for chat, it's good enough for me. We'll stick with it.
Shout out to Nick. Oh no, Lethargic's gone way wide. And he hits the polystyrene. Mad Dog, meanwhile, has actually taken T'Challa somewhere at the start of that lap. So
yep, he made the pass.
Damage. He's fallen back a long way. Goes wide
again.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got some aero damage there. He's not quite keeping it on the track well enough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Raz Daniels is in the pits. This is the first of the LMP class, I believe, to come in for... Oh no, he's not changing tyres, he's just adding up fuel. Maybe he wants to do a one-stop, a no-stop in this race?
It's quite possible on the hard tires. I guess I'm not sure with the LMP2. They tend to chew through the tires a little bit more with their high downforce.
Help at the pits. Maybe he has some serious damage that he's fixing there.
It's quite possible.
And he's away now.
Oh, and that's Albunner spun and Meeksta narrowly avoiding Albunner. Albunner drops down into 9th position in the GT2 field as he rejoins the track safely. He is away. He's slowed down.
On the apex.
Never mind.
He's a bit of a hazard there.
Yeah, not sure what's going on there. And he's off and running again.
I wonder if he's got damage. He should. I would have thought so after that. Or did he not fully make contact with the barrier?
I didn't see too much of a contact there. It's possible he got away without any serious damage, but that's hard to say. if you breathe on the front splitter of those LMP cars wrong, that can crack, so who knows. Dick's still putting the pressure on Parney. He's been sat just a half second behind Parney for a good 3 laps here.
Got a very split GTE field at the moment. There's no real close battles going on. Sula's in a comfortable lead.
Yeah, Sula's got about 7 seconds on Sum in P2, and then Pauly is back there in P3. Fairly wide gap between all of them. Looks like Raz Daniels has incurred a penalty at some point.
Oh dear.
Havner's wondering what happened to Ice. You wanna answer Havner there, Ice?
I threw my race away in 5 laps. I crashed once going up the fast right-hander, got on the grass, spun into the fence, had suspension damage, so I had to go pit. And then 2 laps afterwards, I got caught behind the LMP at the same spot. He spun in front of me, I made contact with him, so I couldn't avoid, into the wall again. And yeah, that was my race over, really.
But the good news is, I've got a co-commentator now, so I don't have to carry all the weight.
Oh, yeah. That Meek's struggling to get past. Yeah, Meek getting held up by Parney a bit there on the corner. Meanwhile, Lafarge's caught right up to Albonner, who's been having issues.
Yeah, Albonner surprisingly did not lose too much position in that whole debacle. Still in 9th, but it has given Lethargic a huge opportunity here to gain some position. Yeah, Parney's sticking in 4th in GTE right now. He might be bringing your team some points at the end of this one.
Parney? No, he's not on my team.
I was talking to Havner in chat. Suppose I could say, yes, Havner. I'm not used to having someone in the booth with me.
He's doing well. Dick is right up his arse though, so he better watch himself.
Oh, that's Albonner off the track again. Didn't lose too much time, but Lethargic has seized the opportunity to take that P9 from him.
And he's off again. Big smash into the wall. Surely needs to pit for damage at this point. But
looks like Dick is not making it stick on Parney just yet. He's getting real close to Parney's forward here, but has not made the move happen yet. Parney's got to be feeling that pressure. He's been on it for probably 5 or 6 laps now by this time. Yeah, Simple in chat just pointed out Sula's got a solid 10-second lead in GTE now.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's got a good pace this weekend.
And Kerbin's moved up to a 20-second lead, unsurprisingly.
Wow.
Bill Kerbin living up to his alien namesake. He has kept the pace up drastically. LMP field is kind of split up as they're dealing with the traffic here. Not too much precipitating right now.
Yeah, Mad Dog's going to be taking Albonner here for 10th place any moment now. Albonner's struggling to get around the track to get back to the pits. He's got some serious damage there to pick up.
Oh, and sure, when I look away, Dick has finally made the move stick on Parney for P4 in the GTE field.
Looks like Parney might have had a moment there. He fell back quite a way. Meanwhile,
yeah, that is true.
Extra is right up the back of him now.
Yeah, Parney's not getting any rest out there today. He is going to be feeling that pressure all day.
Wow. Albonner made the choice to stay out despite his damage, so he's going to stay struggle around on the track to see what he can get. Mad Dog has taken him for 10th in LMP2 class though.
Nick pointed out Dick passed while I did have the camera on. I just wasn't paying attention. Because I have my eyes looking at splits all day here. I miss a lot of action going on. It looks like Zedian, Extrovert, and Parney are getting into a 3-way battle here.
Wow, and who's that that's just gone through? That's one of That's Lethargic that's just gone past Zed again.
Yep.
Trying not to get held up by this traffic too much, but he's got to be patient. And the gap arises.
Real tricky mixing of the classes here into turn 1. Extrovert's just waiting for that LMP car to get out of his way so he can keep putting that pressure on Parney, but he's going to have to wait, it seems.
Might work out in his favour though. If he doesn't get past Parney here, Extrovert's going to have the LMP slipstream for a bit down this straight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's going to be crucial on this long back straight here. Oh, it looks like he didn't quite get the exit out of there that he wanted, but he's going to have no issue catching back up to Parney's slipstream here. Oh, Extrovert lays a couple tires off into the grass, but he manages to keep it together for now.
Oh no, bad news for my team. My teammates have fallen down to the 7th and 9th now in GTE. Don't know what's happened
Well,
there.
it's not over yet. We're about halfway into the race here, and a lot of pit stops have yet to happen, so we could see some serious shuffling towards the last quarter of this race here.
Very true. Extrovert's having a good run on Parney here.
Yep, he's going to be wanting this move to happen here on this lap.
Parney's going to go out wide. Extrovert can't quite get the overlap. He's going to go down the inside.
Oh,
Oh,
daring
it's
move, and he loses the back end into Druid's Bend. That is a very tricky corner to make some passes on. It seems tame when you're in there rolling through in second gear, but it's easy to goose it a little too much.
Yeah. I bet he'll be smacking himself for that one. If he had just kept it behind Parney, I'm sure he could have got the pass made in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, he got a little too hungry for it, I think, and you know that sort of thing happens. As I'm sure you can attest as one of the most assertive drivers out there.
Is that Bill going past? No, that's his teammate Click. Second in LMP2, driving well. Not quite
Oh,
got
Raz
pace
Daniels.
of his teammate.
Raz Daniels almost making contact with T'Challa. T'Challa had a little off track there and rejoined just a little wobbly, almost ran into Raz Daniels, but he got past cleanly. Yeah, it looks like T'Challa's getting the worst of it. I don't know if he's got some damage or if his whole funk has just been thrown off due to that off track. That's
Just go very
Snacks.
wide.
Oh, T'Challa's off track again. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
I think he might have some suspension damage. He's not looking
Yeah,
very
he-
controlled out there at the moment.
Yeah, he is not where he wants to be, drifting around this right-hand sweeper.
Yeah, that car's not performing how he wants it to.
Not at all.
See if he gets
That's-
into the pits.
Kerman into a 24-second lead of the field in front of Josh Click in second place in LMP2. Echo is still in third place in LMP2. Sula maintaining about a 10-second lead over some. That's going to be hard to make up, but like I said, the pit stops might come into play here for that GTE field because it is close enough that it will get shuffled with a couple pit stops.
Should be interesting here. Dabo in fourth place in the LMP2 field is lapping about, well, 3 times faster than Echo in front of him last lap round. And he's been consistently faster throughout the last few laps, so hopefully he can catch up real soon. He's only 5 seconds behind at the moment.
Yeah, he should be able to whittle that down a little bit and hopefully get onto the podium. Dabo got a couple unfortunate losses of control,
Oh,
which
we
is
have a pit stop. Dick's in the pit.
Dick is in the pits.
He actually went to stop at another pit box, thinking it was
Oh,
his,
no.
so he's lost a few seconds there.
That is going to be very costly. It's not an endurance race. Those seconds are going to cost him here with 25 minutes remaining in the race.
He is also not changing tyres, so I'm wondering if that's a visual thing or he is actually intending to do a no-stopper. Because I don't think he'll be able to on the GTEs, unless he's running hards maybe.
Yeah, the hards might do it. I know a lot of our guys like to try that undercut and just run the tires ragged if they have to save that time. Looks like we've got something precipitating a little bit with Lethargic. Not quite. He is catching up to Meeksta a little bit, but he's caught out by some GTE traffic currently.
As Bill Kerman has just lapped 7th place in the LMP2 field.
Wow, that is something. He pulls into nearly a 30-second lead in the field. We'll go on board with Bill Kerman now. Can see how the man navigates.
Albonne's just gone in the pits finally.
Yeah, it seems a little bit overdue for his pit stop. He's been having some serious issues on the track.
Yeah.
That's Mason into the pits in the GTE, dropping down to 9th place.
Oh, we've got another GTE in there. Who's that?
Lethargic is making a run on How Good here, going into the final bend. Is he going to be brave enough to try to make it happen before turn 1? I'm not sure.
So.
He's got the momentum.
Yeah,
not quite. Hopefully doesn't squeeze him off. Oh, How Good gives him just enough room to get by safely there. And Lethargic says, that's enough danger for now. I'll take another run at it in a bit. Got a little hairy there. Some very, very clean racing, though. They've managed to get by in some very dangerous situations without any incidents. Yeah, Albner's still in the pits. He surely must be getting some repairs done, because that seems like a very long pit stop to me.
Yeah, must have had substantial damage at some point. He hit the wall at least twice that I saw.
Lethargic lost a little bit of time here, putting some tires in the grass. Not quite what he wants in his chase for P8 and LMP2. He's not giving up though. He's shrunk his gap back down to about 3/10, and he is definitely going to be trying again to get that position on How Good. That's T'Challa into the pits now, 13th in LMP2 class. Lethargic looking a little cozy on How Good's inside around Druid's Bend. Nothing sticks there. Rarely does going into this next turn. It's hard to set yourself up for the left-hander after Druid's Bend.
Yeah, there's only one line through that left-hander. It's not really possible to go too wide.
Albner out of the pits now, but in 15th in LMP2. That is a huge fall from grace for him. His teammate still in 6th position in the LMP2 field, though, so there is some hope for the team.
Yeah, Paul Russian, he is actually catching Arrow here. Get a bit of a slower
Oh,
lap.
Lethargic had a big spin.
Oh,
Made a little bit of front contact with the barrier here. That is Lethargic's run on How Good brought to an end, and he might just lose a position here. No, that was not for position.
I believe that
Disregard.
was Ian going past there. Mad Dog is catching him fast. Lethargic is going very slow. He's off track. I think he might have some serious suspension damage here. Struggling to keep it in a straight line. Yeah, he's definitely coming in. Means he's going to forfeit 9th place for his teammate Mad Dog. He's just coming around the last corner now.
It looks like Sula's maintaining just about a 12-second lead in the GTE field.
Very nice.
They're all spread out by about 30 seconds between 1, 2, and 3 in the GTE field.
Yeah, they're all minding their
Dabo's-
own business at the moment.
Yep, nothing too much doing there, but Dabo has caught up to within a half second of Echo here in the LMP2 field.
There he is. He was just under a second and a half faster than Echo last lap round, so he's definitely got the pace on Echo.
Yeah, he could very well have a podium here if he can keep whittling down this time, and looks like didn't quite get the ideal layout going into Druid's Bend because it could have crimped him up real nicely where he would have been right on Echo's bumper, but the layout didn't quite go as planned there.
Yeah, getting caught up a bit there by Paulie in the M6 and Mason in the Aston. But Dabo will be comfortable. I know what he's like when he's racing. He won't be worried about those few tenths that he's lost. He knows he's faster on the laps and he'll just keep going.
Yeah, so characteristically stable, consistent driver here. He can keep a steady pace for the rest of the race if he's not bothered. I cursed the hell out of him last time after I was talking about how stable of a driver Dabo is, but I'm not sure what happened there. I think that was at the end of the race and his tires were chewed up. So
Yeah.
hopefully tire management is a little more settled in for this race. We know how the cars are going to react. Everybody's more practiced with their vehicles.
Another pit stop just happened in the LMP2 field. Meek is back out in 9th place now. He won't need to go in again.
Dabo is beginning to press the attack on Echo again as they are about to take the left-hander onto the back straight. We'll see if Dabo can get the exit for the momentum to catch up with him here on the back straight. That's the ideal procedure, but doesn't quite look like it's doing. Oh, he's
good run.
catching up. Taking it a little conservatively into the right-hand sweep here. He's not going to take any undue chances, I don't think.
No, with 18 minutes left, he knows he's faster. He has the time to get past safely. No need to risk anything here.
Getting a reminder for Sula, but looks like he's just getting stuck in some traffic. Nothing serious going on there.
Oh, Pani just got a shunt in the back from T'Challa there. T'Challa not estimating the braking zone correctly and just went straight into the back of Pani.
Unfortunate for both parties. T'Challa's had a bad run of it here in the past 15 or so minutes of the race. And Parney has been putting up with the pressure really well, and he definitely doesn't need
Another
any.
spin on the last corner. I believe that's Snacks. Yeah, Snacks spun and T'Challa hit him as well. Snacks still in the gravel. Hopefully rejoins safely. Yeah, he's back out on track.
Getting a little messy out here.
Yeah. Oh, he badly damages Snacks. This is going to be a long lap to get back around to the pits.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. Your team is not catching a break out there today, man.
No, we do not like Man's Hatch, apparently. Meanwhile, Dabo has got up into 3rd place in LMP2.
Yeah, Echo is now trailing behind by 2.25 about, or 3/4.
Yeah, I bet there was some problems with traffic there that cost him that time. Yeah, he had a 2.5 seconds slower lap that last lap, so he must have had a problem with traffic at some point. Lethargic's into the pits again. I'm not sure why he's back in the pits. He was only in 2 laps ago. Ooh, Albona goes straight off at the first corner. Completely underestimated his braking zone.
Yeah, a couple of these LMP2 cars are having a bad time out there today. Not sure if I mean, they don't take damage very well, obviously. But it's possible some setups weren't completely dialed in for the race or something as well, because stuff's getting a little hairy. Surprisingly, not as many incidents as I would have expected in this race for how narrow the track is, but it's still been a lot of action going on.
Absolutely. And Meekster's about to catch up to Mad Dog. That's part of P8 in an LMP2 class. Meekster's been driving well today. As we go around, he is half a second faster than Mad Dog that last lap. So he'll be pushing now for the last 15 minutes of the race if he can get another position.
Oh, that's Dabo diving into the pits.
Well, late stop for Dabo. Oh, as Meek spins and crashes straight into the barrier.
Yeah, that exit to Druid's Bend is a tricky one. That whole turn really should not be underestimated.
Not at all. That is going to seriously affect Meek though. He went heavy into the barrier on the front of his car. Aero damage.
Dabo's exited the pits, but he's lost 4th position to Errol, so he's going to be pushing back up to try to get a podium again.
That must have been a fuel stop, was it, for Dabo?
It was rather quick. It's possible he changed tires and fuel, but I didn't exactly time it out. Walrusian now is into the pits as well.
Yeah, I think these guys are just topping up their fuel in the LMP field, but they're leaving it very late, so I believe...
Yeah, Josh Click is just diving in now as well.
Yeah. I wonder if Echo has been in yet. As he catches up to another LMP going in the pits.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Echo has. That's Echo into 2nd now. I know for a fact our race leader Kerman has not pitted yet either, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. We got Meek in the pits after his crash last lap.
And Raz Daniels getting some free positions there. That's Dabo on Errol's tail here. Oh, Errol dives into the pits. Dabo gets a free 4th position here. Passing Josh Click in the pits. Dabo is back onto the podium already.
Yeah, Josh Click's pit is taking a long time for a fuel stop only. Maybe he's picked up some damage along the way. But that is really
that's
bad
possible
for Josh, because he's fallen all the way back to 4th now.
Yeah, and he had a fairly dominant lead there over the other guys. That's not good luck. I don't know if he had damage though. He was maintaining a really good pace.
Although it says his last lap here was a 2:26, so he possibly couldn't have crashed last lap and had a slow run into the pits.
Very true, very true.
Hardick expert. Oh, no, Hardick's going past expert there.
Parney's still in 4th place and not really catching a break with the LMP traffic here. I don't think I've seen Parney get into a race with anybody in his class in a long time this race. He's just been sticking in 4th and racing with LMP cars.
Yeah.
That's Kerman taking his pit stop, fulfilling his pit strategy for the race. We'll see how long it takes him.
It's going to be interesting. Echo, well, he's got almost a full lap, Bill Kerman, this pit stop, so he should be safe. Oh, we got an LMP that's just spun. I believe that's one of the ones at the back of the grid.
Errol's gone off the track a little bit, but he's returned safely. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, so Bill's on his way out the pits now, and Echo is just about coming up to sector 3. So yeah, Bill's got plenty of space to come out on the track.
Extrovert's come up along Parney's backside here. He's going to be trying for that 4th place.
Hopefully he doesn't push too hard again this time, otherwise he will probably spin on these worn tyres. Have to deal with an LMP right up his arse as well. This is surely
that's Kerman
down.
Kerman's back out of the pits, still in P1 with a 22-second lead. He definitely made himself comfortable there in the clear air.
How does he do
and
it,
it's paying
ladies
off
and
now.
gentlemen?
being from Mars probably helps.
Yeah. Gonna have to put some sandbags in his car for next race, I think.
Yep, can't stop the bop.
These two LMPs are surely gonna slow up Havnor. Parney, I mean. Oh, Extrovert spun. Pushing too hard again.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to wait for a second to get some clear air to rejoin safely.
That'll happen as we're moving into these dying laps of the race here. People are getting even hungrier for positions than they were at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. Extrovert's
How Good's
fallen
joined
down
us in
sixth
chat.
now.
Hello, How Good? I don't recall what position you were in exactly, but yeah, How Good brings up a good point. Some LMP laps times might be dropping off a little bit as they might be hitting the lean fuel saving a little bit to try to make it through the end of the race.
How good? Is he in our chat?
He is. His bloody game crashed, I quote.
No.
Very unlucky. Yeah, the field is down to 24 participants now from the original 30 or 31.
Yeah, and these big grid races around such a tight track, it's really survival of the fittest.
Yep, it's really tough with a full grid of some online sim racing. There's going to be some casualties, there's going to be some heartbreak. Makes my job easier, but it is definitely a sad thing to see when these things happen.
Indeed.
Looks like... Oh, disregard, that's LMP2. Looks like the gap from Sula still in first position for the GTE field to some in P2 in GTE is probably 15 seconds or so still. Sula has not really been challenged yet this race. Unfortunately, our boy Ice isn't out there to turn the screws on him.
Yeah, I was sticking with him. But he's got good pace around here. He just beat my qualifying time as well by about 400ths.
You guys were within 500ths of each other at the end of qualifying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a GTE off the final corner, off into the sand trap a little bit. Havner, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I've been...
for P5 in LMP2 shortly as Harold is chasing down Mad Dog. Only 400 in him last lap around though, so he's gonna have to push.
I've been moved to the commentary box with Ice, so I can't chime into driver radio right now while I've got a co-commentator. Because we didn't... If we had set it up beforehand, we would be in TeamSpeak together, and we could still chime in with driver radio, but currently we are in a bespoke Discord channel with just me and Ice, so we'll probably miss the banter, but we'll make up for it.
Someone's just crashed into the back of Logger as I switched to him there. I believe that was an LMP car. Snacks is also still hobbling round after that crash. He still hasn't made a full lap to get to the pits.
Bad luck, bad luck. Logger's back end is looking atrocious right now. Looks like Mad Dog, or Harold is catching up to Mad Dog here in the LMP2.
Who's that Parney off? Oh, there's been a crash
everybody's
here.
off.
Yeah. As we welcome Jack to the stream.
Looked like some bad damage to the front of that Gulf Ford. And there's wheels in the grass. What the hell's happened?
Marty in the commentary box.
There is a heavily damaged LMP2 car there. Off track.
Oh, Harold spun. He has touched the barrier, something good with his front end, and he is not yet dropped into position too badly.
It's Wild Russian who has lost a wheel and most of his car.
Oh, that is some drastic damage.
I believe he is the one that when I switched to logger and said he got bumped in the rear, I believe it was him. I thought it was a blue LMP2 car.
Yep, that would be the one. That's bad news for Team Biltama. They are not having a great first race in the series here.
No.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get that wheel back, bud. Sorry.
No, unfortunately, that's going to be a race over for Wild Russian. He is not going to be able to move his car from there. He falls down
Afraid
to
not.
P13. Probably going to be a retirement here in P14 for him. Yep.
And his teammate Alboner's in P11 for LMP2. Not really where they want to be, but it looks like they've got the pace to hang with the big boys in the upcoming events. Definitely gonna need to work on the keeping the wheels on though.
Yeah, that's a big point. As the famous saying goes, what do you need to do to win a race? Finish it.
Yep, it's very important. We're checking in with our race leader Bill Kerman here. He is just turning these clean laps now with a 37-second lead over Echo in P2 for LMP2.
Echo must have pitted early in the race for his extra fuel because I can't see him leaving it this late.
Oh, I think I can... Yeah, I can see on his speedometer if I pull it up, he's got 4.5 liters of fuel left.
For reference, Bill Kerman in the lead has 18 litres, Dabber behind him has 12 litres. This is going to be close for Echo. He might want to change his fuel mixture to lean.
Yeah, he might have to go full lean to finish the race here, and he could still hang on to some good position and some good points there in the LMP2 field.
He's definitely slowing down though, 3 seconds slower last lap round than Dabber behind him in P3.
Yeah, he is squeezing every last drop of that fuel out. Looks like Alboner's having a little of a bad time going off the track a little bit there. Some in P2 for GTE has made his way around him. And Sula's now got a 20-second lead on Some. It looks like Sula might go unchallenged for a pole position in the GTE field. Oh, nice! How good's helping the chat here.
Still putting in some
Thanks,
very
bud.
fast laps now. He did a 17.8 last lap round, and that is the third fastest lap of the race so far.
Who is that?
That's Bill in the lead. Bit slow that last lap round. I think he had some traffic problems.
We got 2 minutes 8 seconds left of the race here. Echo's got 2.5 liters of fuel left. Can he make it to the end? I'm not sure.
Going to be very close. It all depends on when Bill goes past the line and that checkered flag comes out. If Echo's forced to do another lap after his next one, it's going to be very close.
Yeah, he could be in some trouble in that case. He's down to 2.2 and he is not even on the final straight here. Oh yeah, chat's reminding me, Parney dropped to P9, unfortunately. He's given up his 4th position to Dick, and Extrovert is now in 5th of GTE. Paulie's in 3rd in GTE currently.
Paulie is going to be absolutely smiling from ear to ear right now. He's done not really much this race, he's just kept to himself, put the laps in, stayed on the track, and he's ended up with a podium.
Yeah, he's been running a good race. I don't believe he has a teammate or anything. He's the only person running the BMW today in the race, and it's good to see that car get a podium finish. Hopefully he can keep that. I'd be very happy.
Echo is down to 1 litre now on my overview, and he's got a full lap to complete. I think Dabo must have had a problem at some point because he was gaining very fast on Echo, but that gap seems to have extended over the last lap.
We've got 33 seconds left in the race here. Bill Kerman is already on a lap, so this might be the final lap of the race.
Ooh, as we have Lethargic right up the back of Albona position. This is for P11 in LMP2. Lethargic force wide. He's going to get a good run down here into the left-hander. Is that Parney in front of them? It is indeed. Lethargic right up the back of Albona now. Meanwhile, Echo's run out of pit fuel. He's in the pits.
Oh no!
Echo from P2 is in the pits. Now where is his pit box? Is it past the line or is it before it?
Lethargic has lost his bonnet and gone off the track. That's not good news here.
I believe Echo's pit box is short of the line, so I don't think he's going to be... Oh no, he's going to be getting fuel and coming back out. But
And that's Bill Kerman with the win in LMP2 as he finishes that lap. Race is complete. Echo finishes his race in the pits here. Dabo sneaks up into second place while Echo is in the pits. And Echo is falling down the places while he's in the pits. That is so unfortunate.
he's still in the pit box. I don't know why it's taking him so long here. He should be going again.
No, he's filling up.
Yeah, but he didn't need that much. He only needs a couple of... Oh, he's away. Mad Dog, I don't think he's going to catch him in time. No, Echo's going to cross the line in the pits.
Very, very unfortunate loss of position on Echo's part. He cut it real close, and sometimes that's what happens when you take those risks.
It wasn't worth the gamble in the end to try and stick it with one tank.
I mean, fourth ain't bad. That's good
Fourth ain't
points
bad,
for
Absolutely.
for Echo, but it's no podium.
He'll feel like that second place gone rather than fourth place gain, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be a hard pill to swallow.
Meanwhile, GTE's Tula wins comfortably. Some of these second, Paulie third. He's going to be delighted with that. Dick up into fourth, extra at fifth. Dat Miffy comes home in sixth. My teammate Logger in seventh. Mason in eighth. Parney ninth. Snacks P10.
Yeah, once you were forced to retire, you kind of the race settled in GTE, and I don't think the positions changed after you left.
No, not really. I think Parney is the only one that slipped back a few places, but apart from that.
Well, some very exciting racing here today. Some very, very dramatic crashes happening. It's about what I expected for this circuit. That was some fierce competition. So congrats to Bill Kerman, first place LMP2, Dabo second, and Josh Click got in with a cheeky third place finish at the very end there.
Great points for his team, him and Bill.
Yep, absolutely. Sula scores some more big points for the Five Aces team. It's going to be hard for Ice's team to get back up in the points standing after today, but luckily Vernix was out of the running today, so that's less points for Five Aces. That should make it a little easier on you. With Team New Guys taking second place in GTE, so for a brand new team here, they are making a strong showing already. I'm not sure where his teammate wound up.
I believe he's fourth, Dickmas.
Dick in fourth, yeah, that's great points for the New Guys. And Paulie, of course, getting a third place there. Mr. Paulie on his lonesome, Team BMW man. Third place, good on it.
Now we look forward to Watkins Glen next week in the night.
Ooh, we're doing a night race at Watkins.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that's going to be great. Yeah, that's going to be fantastic. Hopefully you have some better luck out there on that race.
Yeah, hopefully.
You guys need to score some points, but I'm sure if all goes right, you'll be up in the runnings there. But it's just a blood sport out there sometimes with these multi-class races.
I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, my family, my podium.
You earned it, bud.
Full.
Hi, YouTube.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to the commentary box as we're wrapping up the race here. How'd you like the racing?
Very good. Very good from everyone, I think.
Yeah, once we got started, it was good. It was very good. There was some complaints of some dodgy overtakes, but overall, I think it went quite well.
On a small track, I don't think it was going to go proper free. But I
No.
thought overall, I mean, I had one spin, and everyone passed me really well that lapped me.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more incidents than there was.
Yeah, there's roughly the amount of carnage I expected. There was definitely carnage, but
Well, for me, the last half of that race, I did cramp in my left leg. So
oh, no.
I'm in so much pain.
Well, congratulations to everybody. That was really, really fantastic racing. Thanks to Ice for joining me here in the commentary box, as it's called in English, I believe. It was a really, really exciting race. Looking forward to next week. It's going to be a good time.
Cool, cheers.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody at YouTube Land for joining us. Thanks for watching. PCDC.link if you're interested in joining us. Hit that up. Yeah, thanks, everybody. It's been great.
DC rules.
Yeah. Good night.